The biggest intelligence organization was run by him for years together. Who is he? Find out. Welcome to Days Nation. We aim to bring fun, entertainment, and educational facts about our world at one junction. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Here are a few things you probably don't know about J. Edgar Hoover. J. Edgar Hoover, sometimes known as John Edgar Hoover, headed the Federal Bureau of Investigation, or FBI, the country's domestic security and intelligence agency, for nearly 50 years. He developed the Bureau into a cutting-edge, competent law enforcement agency that could handle both gangsters and Nazi spies. He was also a very polarizing person who utilized information, some of it illegally obtained, to intimidate adversaries while keeping his own personal affairs tightly under wraps. In 1917, he joined the Justice Department. He worked as a courier at the Library of Congress while attending George Washington University to study law, which, in his own words, educated me in the value of collating material. He joined the Department of Justice in 1917 after earning his degree and soon progressed through the ranks. At the age of 24, Hoover assumed leadership of the newly established General Intelligence Division of the agency. 2 years later, he was named Associate Director of the Bureau of Investigation, or BOI, the forerunner to the FBI. He changed the Bureau to be a male-only institution. In the wake of a significant political scandal, Hoover was named Director of the BOI in 1924, at the age of 29. He fired agents he believed to be political appointees or unfit for the position in order to quell criticism. The only 2 female agents of the BOI were also among those who left. Lenore Houston, who had left the Bureau in 1928, was promoted by Hoover to the post of Special Agent later that year. But women did not rejoin the Bureau's ranks until after Hoover's passing. He approached crime prevention scientifically. To make the Bureau more professional, Hoover made more reforms. For new personnel, he instituted stringent screening and orientation processes that also included background checks and physical examinations. Additionally, he established a fingerprint database and forensics lab to give Bureau agents and other law enforcement officers the technical assistance they required to combat crime. To find John Dillinger, he assembled a special task team. In the 1930s, dangerous gangsters like John Dillinger and Bonnie and Clyde terrorized the Midwest, making headlines for robbing small-town banks while outgunning and outrunning the local police with automatic guns and fast getaway vehicles. Hoover created a special FBI task team in Chicago to look for Dillinger in response. And finally, the Bureau was able to gather information to help them locate him. On July 22, 1934, police officers shot and killed Dillinger. He popularized the Bureau and its G-men. Hoover leveraged the positive publicity generated by the Bureau's accomplishments to enhance its standing. And both the organization and its agents, also known as G-men, gained widespread recognition. At its peak, the FBI had such a high profile that, in the words of Hoover biographer Kenneth D. Ackerman, becoming an FBI agent was harder than getting into an Ivy League college. During World War II, Hoover became a spy hunter. The BOI became the Federal Bureau of Investigation in 1935. President Franklin D. Roosevelt tasked Hoover with looking into Nazi and communist espionage on American territory as World War II approached. The FBI began apprehending German agents in 1938, and throughout the war, it continued to hunt out spies and saboteurs. Marilyn Monroe, John Lennon, and other celebrities were subject to secret Hoover files. Hoover understood the importance of information. He maintained files on a wide spectrum of people, including politicians, government officials, and famous people like Muhammad Ali, Charlie Chaplin, Marilyn Monroe, and John Lennon. They contained rumors about their relationships with politicians and their sex lives, as well as material gathered from surveillance. He was extremely thorough with his work, which is what took him where he was. Thanks for watching this video. That was Days Nation for you. Keep coming back and stay entertained. Don't forget to subscribe.